It's evolved a lot. When I started the first show, I was 13 years old, and most of the experiences and things my character was going through on the show were things I was going through in real life. And now I just turned 28, and my character is going through all the things you go through in your late 20s. It's just been really fun getting to play the character again and getting to see where her life has taken her.
Welcome to the new iCarly.
I feel like I'm not quite sure who the audience is for this show. Is it for those who were kids and now they're grown up? Is it for kids today? Like, who would you say that this is geared towards?
When we first got the call about possibly doing the revival, Jerry and Nathan and I all thought it was really important that we really made the show for the original fans and the people that are now in their early 20s or teenagers or late 20s. Anybody that really enjoyed the show from before. We put in a lot of like Easter eggs and fun things. We definitely made the show for all the original fans. We've had them in mind from the start. And even though we'd love for new people to enjoy the show as well and for families to be able to watch, it's mostly made for the people who originally watched.
This is your moment to shine.
Speaking of new people, we have newcomers on iCarly. Welcome, Laci and Jaidyn. I'm so excited to get to know your characters. Laci, kick it off for us. What has it been like stepping into the iCarly universe?
Stepping into the iCarly universe has been really surreal because I'm around the same age as Nathan and Miranda. So I watched the show growing up, and then to step in as an adult, it kind of felt like I was in Madame Tussauds or something. The first time I walked into Spencer's original apartment, honey, I was in there touching everything. I was like, oh, it's the jukebox. Oh, it's the bottle man. You know, I was so excited. I felt like a tourist. But the crazy thing is that working with everyone, we fell into it day one. Miranda's so welcoming, so sweet. I felt like a part of the cast immediately. Jerry loves to give me dating advice as well. Like he'll swipe through my Hinge for me, or oh Lord, I'm probably have to get off of there. But you know, like he would, you know, I go on bad dates. We talk about that. Nathan's super cool and he's super frugal. So when I would tell him I was about to buy another Chanel bag, he'd be like, ma'am. So you know, it's just it's been a great dynamic, and Jaidyn feels like my niece. So you know, it's been wonderful.
Jaidyn, I'm curious to know, have you gone back and binged iCarly, or did you come into it totally fresh?
I did start binging the show, but I didn't watch it when I was younger. I actually started watching it a week before I got the audition for the role. So, you know, going to the first table read, that was really magical, getting to meet all of the characters I started fangirling over.
People are weirdly loving this.
Miranda, what has Carly been up to? When we last saw her, she was on a plane heading off to Italy. Like, can you kind of give me a summary of what she's been up to?
Well, she stayed in Italy for a while with her father. She went to college. It's kind of funny because a lot of the stuff that Carly goes through are things that I've gone through in real life. I went to college when the show ended. And then it's also kind of crazy because in the pilot episode, Carly's starting iCarly for the first time in 10 years. And she's nervous and excited. And that was exactly how I felt in real life.
Life's too short to hold a grudge.
And yet you won't forgive me for that leggings incident.
You didn't tell me you could see my whole butt through them.
I thought that's why you bought them.
We can really see that Miranda, you and Laci have such a fun chemistry together and such a fun like best friendship. How did you guys find that chemistry together off screen to play it on screen?
I have to really give that up to Miranda. The second that I walked onto set, she sat next to me and she said hello. And it was just very cute. She sat next to me real close and she goes, hi. I love to tell people that because she's just such a warm and sweet person. So the chemistry came easily. We eat together all the time. We go get our nails done. Like she really feels like a friend in real life, which she is. So I think that comes across screen as well.
It was kind of funny because Laci and I met on a Super Bowl commercial standing in a giant dirt hole for like 4 hours a few years ago. And I literally left there that day thinking like she was so nice. And then we ended up doing this show together. So it's just funny. You never know what's going to happen in life.
Oh, Sam.
Miranda, will we get to learn a little bit about what Sam is up to in the new iCarly reboot? Will we ever figure out what her status is with Carly and with Freddie?
Yeah, definitely. We talk a lot about the Sam character and where she is in the pilot episode. And the character Carly very much still loves Sam and always will. And we all really wanted Jeanette to be a part of the show in real life, but she's just doing other things and we're really happy for her. But yeah, we're definitely going to touch on that in the show.
Is the elevator door still open that if Jeanette wanted to come back as Sam for an episode, could that happen?
Anytime.
If you could describe this new iCarly in one word, how would you describe it?
Ooh,
a few words.
Thank you, because I need two. I'm gonna go with millennial and camp, because iCarly is big, it's fun, it's weird, it's its own world, and I think that we really stayed true to that. Miranda, Jerry, and Nathan really wanted to make sure that was intact, but also it's millennial. It's like the girls, we come out of college, we got debt, we don't have the job of our dreams, we're not dating anybody, nobody's married. So you're getting to see millennial and you're getting to see weird fun.
I love it. Jaidyn, how about you?
Because I did watch the original and seeing how like crazy and kiddie it was, I definitely think it's now crazy and mature. Very, very mature. You know, as you said, Jerry can now cuss on the show, and you know, there have been a little bit of bad words in the show, but thank goodness my parents are still gonna let me watch it.
I'm kind of stealing from the end of what Laci said, but I think weird and fun. If I can pick two words, definitely weird and fun.
I feel like iCarly was always a little weird, but it was fun to embrace the weird. So I'm excited to see that back.
For sure.